Hi there, this is Jordan from DeltaBluesClassics. As some of you may know, I took over my dad's YouTube channel, and I've been uploading videos of me shooting, well, that's about it. So that's the problem. I need more videos on it. And I don't know how many people remember me from, the duct tape boat videos. I was in more than that on my dad's channel, but, I need to start doing my own. I am actually working on a second one right now, and I figured that I would go ahead and do some short clip videos and just piece them together to make one really good one to upload to YouTube about how I make them. Now, it's probably not the most interesting thing in the world, but I thought it was worth filming because it's something I have going on right now, and it seemed like quite a few people were interested in it. So this one has a metal frame, which I'll show you in a second, so this isn't going to be like 100% like the other one was, where it was all duct tape. I'm actually putting a tarp in it too, because the point of it is I want to make something that me and my friends can take up to this lake called Carlisle. It's a local lake here in Illinois that we all go to, and we're just gonna fish out of it and mess with some people in the lake and just see what they think of it. So I'll probably film that too, because I imagine we'll get some good reactions out of them. But I took the other one up there, and the problem I ran into with it was when I hit stuff, it would bust it loose, and the waves were too high, and they were coming in the boat. So this one, I'm going to make a metal frame with a real thick wood floor. I'm going to wrap a tarp around it, and I'm going to layer it in duct tape, probably like 40 rolls when I get done. And I'm going to put an outboard on it and a gun turret in the front. So that's the plan. And it should seat 2 and maybe 3 if I put outriggers on it, depending on what design I go with, because I've got like 30 of them sketched down, and I'm really bad at making hard decisions. So anyway, I guess I'll go ahead and show you what I've got so far. Let me flip the camera around here, find a non-so-crappy angle. See, this is what I got right now. It's a little bit longer than the other one, but not as much as you'd think. The main difference is I made it a lot wider. It's about 1 foot wider than the previous one. Now, you wouldn't think that 1 foot would make a giant difference, but as far as making it buoyant, it does. That will give me, it'll just make it a whole lot better. It'll hold a lot more weight, and the water won't rise up so far. The other thing I did on this one that's different is the front end. On the other one, it did come to a point like this, but it didn't rise up. I'll lay the camera on the ground so you can see. You see how it comes up off the ground there? That should make it a lot better. There's a June bug on the floor. Now, the problem I think I'm going to run into, honestly, is I use these bolts on it. Now, that will tear straight through anything I try to wrap on it. So if you're, intending, that was some good camera work, if you're intending on actually trying to build one of these, I don't know what you're into, so if you do, you should probably put something over this so it doesn't rip a giant hole through your boat. Also, metal, really not the best thing to use because it's, one, heavy, and very sharp edges on it that I'm going to have to grind down. But I do have a grinder and a Sawzall, which makes everything easier. Anyway, aside from that, and how long this clip is getting, I also made this back slanted. Now, the purpose of that, which you cannot see very well, I'm going to have to bump up the brightness. See how it comes up here? So it's like at an angle, it's laid back, and this top part hangs over. That's so I can clamp the trolling motor right here. I'm going to put a thick piece of wood across both sides, and then right there, I'm going to put this foam stuff in that I bought, and this like packet, so it makes it more buoyant back towards the back. So whenever I have the boat, the engine actually clamped down onto the boat, it doesn't drag the rear end down, because you're going to have somebody sitting back here and a big outboard. So that was a problem I had before. Even with a little trolling motor, it was kind of dragging the bottom of my boat in, and that was a problem because I actually hadn't tested the trolling motor on it until I went to Carlisle, and when I stuck it on there, it started to sink. So hopefully this one does a little bit better. What I'm going to try to get done tonight is I'm going to try to screw all those boards in through the bottom using some washers and just some short screws, and hopefully get some duct tape actually on it, and maybe screw in this little like lawnmower seat I brought in from outside into it. That's going to be somewhere towards the back for the rear driver. Anyway, well, I'm running out of breath because I've been talking really fast. So hopefully that's pretty good for right now. I'll try to get some done relatively quickly. I don't know if it's going to be one video or... I flipped the camera around. I don't know if it's going to be one video or just a series of videos. I haven't decided. Judging by how long this clip was, probably a bunch of 2-3 minute videos, because I'm not going to talk this much in all of them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and make sure you stop by and check in for updates. Have a good night.